All right, here we go. Building. It's time to build. Build us a winner. Martin, what's going on, Mike Martin? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I just wanted to lay it out there, you know. I mean, the Patriots do things in a very calculated manner. And they don't do stuff for just nothing. So they must know something that we don't. Sean, what's going on, brother? We're back in this franchise mode, you feel me? Let me plug in this thing real quick so I can hear the game so I'm not getting that kickback on y'all. Whoa. Yeah, what's going on, fellas? What's going on? We 2-2, but you know we about to start climbing. You know we about to start climbing, baby. MXG. Of course I know Dave, man. That was my quarterback for my first, 4 or 5 years? Oh, we 2-3. Damn, we 2-3. Who'd we lose to? Oh, yeah, we did lose to the Broncos, huh? Whoops. We did lose to those freaking bums. Yeah, I miss 2K too. I miss 2K as well. All right, so y'all can hear the audio now, right? It's all good. Hit your friends up. Tell your friends to check out the stream. Share it on your Facebook. Share it on your Instagram. Because we about to go live. We about to build a champion. The way it's supposed to get done. See, here we got the Saints. Oh, this is good. Oh, my God. There we go. 51-49. Defense, Cameron Jordan. We can't throw the ball too deep. Cover 2, cover 3. Okay. Side zone. We're going to do that curl. Alright, so we're going to attack cover 2. We're going to... What they got? They got curl, stick, slant. Cover 3 pass defense. Here we go. The NFL 2K5 is still top notch. Still top of the
Oh, I
mountain.
hear you guys talking about Victory Monday. Only one way to get that. Let's see some hustle.
180! To go!
Let's go, Nick Foles. Show me
Show
that progress, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Tempo, tempo,
Let's
tempo.
go.
Set, ready to go. Tonight, 180. What's up?
Nice. I wasn't even throwing it to him.
Tonight, 180. Down to hit. Let's go. Ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, 180. 130, hit.
Sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
Wow, those are terrible routes.
What are you?
Oh, great catch. I had to come back and get that.
Set. 180. One side.
Oh, that was terrible. I don't know why I threw that there.
Tonight, 380.
What?
Down to hit. Easy, easy. Wait, hey, hey.
Run his ass over.
Go, go, go.
So word on the street is they're not trading Jalen.
What are you
That's
hit?
just word on the street.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You taking the first steps towards success in this league. But don't fall back and get lazy. There's more steps ahead, so you gotta keep it up.
We got it.
Oh.
Tonight, 180. To go.
Come on, motherfuckers.
Tonight, 180. What are you, hey, hey.
Yes, sir. Good D.
Tonight, 180. To go.
Yes, sir. That boy just keep throwing that thing in the coverage.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 380. Reset.
Go
Be
get
alert, be
him.
alert. Set, here we go.
Sir.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Minshew is doing his thing. I give him some respect for that. Most def. But you know, still got a long season to go.
What's up? Tonight, 180. Present. Down to hit. Tonight, 180. Where'd he go?
Sir.
On the ball! On the ball! On the ball! On the 130, hey!
Woo woo. There we go. There we go.
180! 180! Tonight! 380! 180! One side! Tonight! 180! Down to hit! Hey, here we go, I got you, I got you! Wait, hey!
Yes, sir. Ha ha ha.
You're going right at him. What do you hit?
Ooh, boy, we on his ass, boy. We on his ass.
180! We got you. Tonight, 180!
Yeah, yeah. We'll see how he does once the games get a little bit more serious.
Set! 180! What do you hey, hey!
Hey man, listen, great job today. It was a step in the right direction for you and this team. And as long as you keep moving in the right direction, we're gonna be just fine.
Vegas don't always get it right, I can tell you that. All right, here we go. Woo! Here we go, Jaguars. Here we go. We coming out all tail. Ooh, no, we're going to come out in these classic boys. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know why they got rid of these uniforms. They was tripping. Let's see here. Yeah, Antonio Clown, I'm telling you. Good Lord. Okay, I think I like these.
Get out of my way. It's a coach.
Let's go.
You're set for Madden football.
Let's go.
On EA
Game time.
Sports. Coming
Game
up.
time.
Bruising runner Leonard Fournette. Fresh off 100 yards a week ago. As it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. Breaks a tackle. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the all-time passing leader in NFL history at 40 years of age now, Drew Brees.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up, and we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 13 carries, 53 yards.
Are we playing old school football now? We've got the top 10 rusher in the league. He's sitting at number 10, but he has a chance to move up with a big-time game. So expect that offensive line every time they go to the bench and tell the offensive coordinator, let's run the football.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Shotgun now for Brees. And that's caught by Smith. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
All right, can y'all hear me better?
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Brees going to throw. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Clearly, every time the Saints put together a game plan, they plan to get Michael Thomas involved early and often. 125 catches in 2018, the most in the NFL. Not bad for a kid in Pop Warner football that only played the minimum number of plays every game.
Brees' throw on target to Cook, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. Brees going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. Kamara's got the first down and then some. And down to the 16-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now.
Man, where's my blitz?
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
They run with a former Viking and Raider. It's Latavius Murray, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
We give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through and picking up first downs.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level.
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
I got to turn him down.
Long time now. You know on 2nd and inches, I love it when teams are aggressive and take a shot, but we just saw the downside to being that aggressive, didn't we?
Now you've given up on a...
Let me see something here. All right, is that better?
Pretty likely first down if they had run the football, and they need to come up with something here on 3rd. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Breeze now to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jared Cook, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
All right, let me turn the master down.
And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Nick Foles, the man that the Jags are hoping can get them over the hump in 2019. Super Bowl MVP a couple of seasons ago. Made 7 starts if you include the playoffs for the Eagles last year, winning 5 of them. Foles and the Jags come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go with Leonard Fournette, 3rd-year back from LSU. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week. 12 carries, 120 yards even.
They've got a nice scheme going right now, and they run the football pretty well. In fact, I was talking with him on the field before the game, and he said he's starting to hear from the guys ahead of him on the rushing yardage total, and they want to know if he's going to jump up there and join them at the top of the list.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard for the 34. Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A.J. Green, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. When A.J. Green's on the field, something exciting usually happens, and that was certainly exciting.
Superior route runner, superior hands, superior body control, but I love the way he reacts to the football in the air. Finds it, locates it, and goes and gets it before the defensive backs can react.
Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage with a flag down here to boot. So they may back up further. That's on the second-round pick, Eric McCoy from Texas A&M. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop. Come on, one thing for sure. You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a third down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
From the gun on third down, Brees. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Let's go!
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. All right, here now a look at A.J. Green. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend it and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Wide 80. Flat.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
You better be afraid of me. You better. Hey, seam 6. We go.
Foles.
Oh, my God!
This is intercepted.
Overthrows,
Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Watch the run.
So after the INT, it's Brees. And Cook has it, left side.
Later.
They reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 30 yards, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
They'll run it with Kamara, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Throwing now is Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the lead. Able to punch it in on third down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a fourth down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go, Nicole.
Well, later tonight, we have more football. Sunday night football, a good one out west. Steelers and Chargers might see equal amounts of black and gold mixed with a powder blue in the stands for that one. And then tomorrow, Monday night football, Detroit and Green Bay battle in the NFC North from Lambeau Field. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now Foles. And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended receiver was sent to Valve, and now it's second down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Foles. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check, 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 check.
Back to throw here. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get up, get up, get up.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Yellow waiting.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Saints on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Breeze. That's complete, right around the 8. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Lutz's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we reach halftime. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. The 20. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Saints to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank
A
about it.
heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Here's Breeze to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Ready? 5-9. Check.
Let's go, D.
On second down and 4, Breeze.
Oh,
and that one got
come
tipped. Got to throw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Avoid the tackle there on the side. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Charles, what do you have on that fake? The holder just taking it, rising up, and going right through the chute for the first.
It felt like something out of the way back machine. The old flying wedge where you take the little holder and get him involved inside all those big blockers. And they found a way to get the first down because I almost lost him in there until they emerged and they pulled him out of the pile and showed he picked up the first down.
If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Kamara. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
This is taken at his 4. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And out now comes comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. Fournette, a first down carry. Demario Davis there on the stop. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Switch.
2nd and 9 now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
Hey, Kaden.
Safe.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really...
And now look at him go. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 81 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they design every play to score. I don't know how true that is. But he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing run after catch in every play. I mean, that's the only way to put it in there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
Lutz with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Let's go, Buck.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. He'll look to throw. Out to Cole on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Foles now, 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
3 down.
They're going to look to throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. There defensively to break that one up, Ken Crawley. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Foles. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big...
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
95, 56. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Okay, double up.
Slam.
I mean, how does he turn his back?
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Holding if he turns my guy like that while he's fucking trying to block him?
He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead. Confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish. Because strategy would tell you, run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel...
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
For a new QB. This can't be overthrowing.
So for New Orleans, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2.
Nigga, you better start catching the fucking ball. This guy's a fucking bum. He ain't doing shit. He definitely, I gotta get a safety. My God. My safeties don't even know what play over the top means.
You have an injury from the last game. See how long they'll be out.
Foot fracture, 9 weeks. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 players over 70 who are done for the season. Big boys. We need them big boys. Bum. 6'2", 212. Okay. I need me a big cornerback. We need big corners over here. Motherfucker's all short. Oh. Okay. Ooh, we got a half Darren Sproles. Wow, all the quarterbacks are garbage. Man.
You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut.
Hold on one second. All right, all right. So what is my strategy? My strategy is let's get a quarterback who can throw the football. What do you guys think? Foles and who else should I be looking to trade? I mean, I'm gonna have to get. Ooh, I can't do it. Getting more players. I get a third-round pick. They like, yeah, right. They like, yeah, right. Shit, he ain't much better. Damn, Matthew Stafford is a 79? Shit, I would expect him to be better than that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sim through this first season. I'm gonna sim it because I wanna be able to make some draft picks. Make some picks, because this roster is just not cutting this shit. Yeah, them Chargers were like, hell no.
This is the last opportunity to re-sign your players or they'll become free agents.
All right. Oh, he dropped to an 87? Oh, my God. How much? Oh my God. All right. Let me see here. All these cats are going to be free. Oh my. Well, half of these bums I don't care about, but. Okay, so. Tag them. You ain't going nowhere. Ooh. I mean, how am I supposed to negotiate with this cat? Withdraw. I mean, we ain't got no cap room anyway, so it don't even matter. They over here, they done cut up our whole cap room. We can't even afford nobody. The hell is this shit? Boy, I'm trying to get this boy Yannick. I mean, we can't even get this boy Yannick right. I'm trying to get him right. Come on, baby. Sign something for me, baby. Shit. Guess that boy gonna have to go test that free agency. Shit. Yo. You gotta take a pay cut, cuz. You have got to take a pay cut. Jesus. Yeah, we gotta put this cat on the trading block for real, for real. Yeah, we got to trade him away. That motherfucking bum. Woo.
All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting. Each player has a combine grade. Now, this score represents how well the player did in the combine. Combine performance tells you how players' speed, jumping, acceleration, agility, and strength compares to their skill position.
Bum is weak. Oh, wait. Whoa. Whoa. I mean, it could be a little bit deeper. I mean, they should be able to. You should be able to do a little bit more with your players in terms of trying to upgrade them a little bit. You know what I mean? Like upgrade the cat during the season a little bit better. I don't think it's not very. It doesn't let you really do shit like that. Okay. Okay. Where's he at? Where's that kitchen's cat at? Four, 3, 40. Woo! Hey. Ha! What? Ooh. Drew Brees, huh? He ain't got much time left, so I mean, ain't no point. Take me to the draft.
You have a player healed from injury and ready to play.
Yeah, it's about fucking time. Motherfuckers are back.
Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready.
Damn, we gotta get rid of this cat. Nick Foles. You said the owner. Where's the... clear cat penalties. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. We can't... What y'all think? Should I go ahead and cut that salary cap off? Ooh, but it can't be turned back on. So how do I take over as the owner? Cut that salary cap off. Oh, I'd have to start another franchise. Ugh, I don't want to start another franchise. I kind of do, but not really. Let's see what we can do with this draft. If the draft doesn't look good, then we'll restart the franchise and we will do it as the owner.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Oh, he's still there. Wow. We're taking him. We're taking him. Ho-ho-ho.
The Colts are now on the clock.
I should start over? Yeah, I think we should start over. Fuck it. Fuck it! No! And I'm just gonna, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to be the owner.
Select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles or adjust options, use the tiles on the left.
Manage and coach a team, rebuild your stadium, or relocate, set prices for everything, get feedback from your advisors. Yeah, we're going to own this shit. Former player, you damn right. Start with 200 million funds. What? Less happiness? Lifelong fan. Financial mogul. Ooh, what y'all think? What y'all think? I know, right?
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Head coach, scout. Fire staff. Ah! All right, got a good staff in there. Whew. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of him. Yeah, there we go. No, I didn't play under Doug Marrone. I played with Jack Del Rio, Mike Mularkey, and Gus Bradley. All right.
This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses by looking at their archetype ratings.
'26, 6'5". Ooh, I like it. I like it. Come back to you there, buddy. I mean, I'll take Safarian Jenkins. Shit, why not? Whew. got to do to get him? You know what? Let me see. Oh, Lord. God, how we got them sorry ass safeties? Ooh hoo hoo. I'm not interested in Westbrook. Make a better offer. Ugh. Good value. Good value. Okay. What do they need? A cornerback, right tackle, a wide receiver. Tight end. Well, we did just sign a tight end. Ooh. Oh, shit. Not interested. Good value for this player, but they're not interested in him? All right. Let's see here. Ugh, hell no. All right. Let's see. Ugh. Damn it, I gotta give them somebody who's got some clout. They don't want him, so we'll give them. Ooh, I think it's actually not a bad deal to give them this cat. Let's see what they say. Oh, they don't want Yannick? Alright. They want a cornerback. Damn. What y'all think? Damn, that's a hell of a cap hit, though. Damn. Sure ain't giving him no damn Ramsey. That's for goddamn sure. They ain't getting him. I give you Bouye. They're not interested in Bouye. Then what the fuck they want? Ooh, Deshaun Watson. That is a good idea. Whoo! Man, look at that boy. Oh, we're close. They don't want Nick Foles, though. I'll give them what they need. Right tackle. They need a center. They need a left guard. Right end. Ooh, I'll give them Yannick. Oh, what? Jeez, these motherfuckers don't be happy with shit, huh? Oops. I know who they want, but they ain't getting him. Ooh, you know what? Shit, throw him in there. $13 million cap hit. I don't know. What y'all think about this one? Y'all need a left guard. Y'all don't want a left guard. I mean, y'all some fucking bums. Let's try it. Oh, they actually like that. Damn. They might want a center, guys. I think I might give him to him. I think I might give him to him. I think I might give him to him. What? Wow, I know who they want. They want that boy Telvin Smith, and I ain't giving him up. He's the best linebacker I got. Ain't no way. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Man, I'm trying to figure out who do I go to. How about we give them... Ooh, might have something. What? Look at this. I feel like I already threw in 2 #1 picks, and they don't want that shit. I mean, I don't know what the hell they want. What y'all want? IDC, what you think? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that support. That's what I'm just going to keep doing what I do. Just going to keep doing what I do. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I ain't giving them bums that cat for nada. Oh, come on. Come on. We can't make it happen with them, apparently. So let's see what else we got out here. I know they want Telvin Smith, but I just can't give him up. Hell no. Woo. No, we don't want no goddamn Baker. I do want that damn quarterback, though. Damn. I do want that cat. Let's see here. Campbell? You think I should give away? You think I should give this cat away? What? Ooh, he is 33. He is 33. Let's see what they say. They not interested in him? Wow. Sons of bitches. These are some, they really do want this cat, huh? Look at this shit. Ugh. Wow, wow. Man, I don't know if I should pull the trigger on this, guys. I don't know. Like, they don't want nobody but this cat Telvin Smith. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because we got to have a quarterback. We got to get a quarterback. Ugh. It's what they need. Good value, decent value for draft pick. Whew. I don't know how to make these guys feel good about this. They're not interested in Leonard Fournette, you bums. They don't want none of my receivers. They don't want my tight end. Jeez, hell no. Oh, this might do it. But I feel like I should give him somebody else. I don't want to give them him. I don't want to give them him. first and the second. They like the first and the second. Good value, but they don't want center. They don't want nobody. What about Miles Jack? Y'all want Miles Jack? Huh. Jesus. I can't get these cats to accept nothing. Wow. I can't believe they don't want this cat. You know who they want. You know who they want. Oh my God. These bums. Hell no. I mean, I've offered them everything that they've asked for. Right end, right tackle, right outside linebacker, left guard, center. I mean, I can't understand why they wouldn't take the center. Wow, like we significantly make your team better, but they don't want it. They don't want it. Oh, I need a quarterback, y'all. I need a quarterback. I mean, I don't know who doesn't take 2 first-round picks. these. Man, well, let's check it out. Why not? Why the fuck not at this point? Oh! Well, I'll be damned. We got us a winner. Purdue. Welcome to Duval, cuz.
Easily see how many. Here's some recommendations to get you started.
They say cut the bearded one.
An offensive and defensive game plan has been pre-selected based each week. You can focus train through. Once you've made your game plan, choose to start training and head.
Let's see.
All right, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay? Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not gonna win. So let's get out there and let's have a good practice, huh?
Ready. Yellow lady.
All right.
Where's that?
Oh, it said throw base on
Ready.
what?
Yellow lady.
Dig route the X. Okay, gotcha.
Where's that?
I can feel it
Ready.
in the
You
air.
ready?
Who that? Who that say they're gonna beat them Jags? Who that?
Where's that? That. Yellow
Hey,
lady.
thank
Yellow lady.
you, Thank you, Michael. Hey, we got us set up now.
Ready, set.
We going straight to the fucking top.
Ready, 95-56. Ready, set.
Ooh. So, I thought they wanted me to throw it to.
Ready, yellow lady, yellow lady.
Complete a pass. Okay, it don't even matter who.
Set.
That boy Drew.
Ready, 5-8, 5-8. Set. Ready, 95-56, 90, set.
Got
Ready,
that
5-9.
boy Drew. We got that boy Drew.
Ready, set.
Oh, come on, he's open.
All right. Small steps in the right direction. That's what
Ready,
we've been
yellow
talking
lady.
about. And you know what? Today you took a lot of those small
Ready,
steps. I'm proud of you. Keep it up.
Ooh, I like the way he releases it.
Ready, yellow lady. Ready, set.
Look at that perfect. Just, I just feel the rhythm. He's
Ready.
got it.
You ready?
He's got it.
Set up. Set. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Ready, set. Ready.
All right, this is it.
95-56.
The gold standard. We are going for gold.
Ready, set.
Hey, man, come on.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it?
Ready.
I can't
Yellow
wait to
lady,
see
yellow
what you're going to
lady.
do on Sunday. Good job.
Ready, set.
Yeah, buddy. Don't hurt
Ready.
him.
5-8, 5-8. Ready, set.
Hey, don't hurt him.
Ready. 95-56, 95-56. Ready, set. Ready. 5-9. Set.
Sir.
Ready. Yellow lady. Set. Ready, set.
Shit. Come on, get the blitz there. These bums can't even block.
Ready. Yellow lady. Ready, set.
Wow, you just gonna. All right, I don't like that. Okay, so man blitz, but they want to block everything up now. You
Ready.
fucking bums.
You ready? Ready, set.
You're over here setting me up for failure.
Set. Yellow lady, yellow lady. Ready, set. Ready. 95-56. Ready, set.
Now we about to get his number. We about to get him that 9. Don't worry about that.
This is the development traits. This is the abilities tab. This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only...
Whoa, whoa. Who's wearing number 9? The kicker. That's who's fucking wearing it. Yeah, you're going to give up that number. Sorry. P-U-R-D-U-E. Oh, Lord. We are going to need to sign us a center. We're going to need to sign us a center. Oh, come on. Ooh, we gonna get him in here too. Deep threat. He got 86 speed. How's he a fucking deep threat? Oh, they had Antonio Gates? Hold up. Where'd you see him? Well, I mean, I got Severian.
Once you're ready, go ahead and select Advance Week to get to your next game.
He ain't out there. Yeah, buddy. We coming out in them gold boys. All gold, everything.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is Madden.
Coach, we are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow! Arsenal 80! 56.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
My side! 56! My side! 56! Here we go, D! My side!
They go play fake. Mahomes. And now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Light him up!
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Ready? Yellow lady, yellow lady!
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
They'll try to run for it with Fournette. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. So we'll look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Seth DeValve there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 25 on second down, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And now the Chiefs' offensive starters.
In 2018, the Chiefs were looking for help in their offensive line, and they received it from guard Andrew Wiley, a formerly undrafted free agent. He settled in as a mainstay at guard and mauled people on the offensive line. They expect big things out of him in 2019 and beyond.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is brought in at the 21. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
On second down, here's Fournette. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back. 11.
Shotgun now for Breeze. It's complete to Chris Conley. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well, one underlying storyline between these two teams is that the Chiefs head coach Andy Reid, he knows a lot about Nick Foles, the Jags QB. He drafted the quarterback when he was calling the shots in Philadelphia and later would sign him to Kansas City as a backup in 2016. But Kansas City, they have won the last 4 in this series, including a 30-14 victory a year ago. At the time, that got the Chiefs to 5-0 on the young season. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Breeze. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's McCoy. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there. You know, projections for him were a little all over the board. Some saw him as a day 3 pick, maybe a little bit higher, but here he is, round 3.
I do know teams that had him listed as a 1st-round talent. I also had teams that had him listed as a day 3 guy, which is rounds 4 through 7. So him going in the 3rd round kind of fit in the middle. I think he's going to have a chip on his shoulder wanting to prove that he should have been taken higher.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now Fournette. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Chris Jones on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the run, it's Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
On play action is Breeze. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Mahomes going to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. On 2nd down now, it's McCoy. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Yeah, McCoy is going to be stopped up short. He didn't get it. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
for the bet.
Now Brady's lost the football.
Fucking
And
God!
they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. A first trip to the red zone for KC. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10.
Watch the shit!
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break it. And
Yes,
it's
sir!
intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It was Reggie Ragland who got him down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he fires one incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. But now it's 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Mike 56.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
How did the clock stop?
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than 1 tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. A reminder coming up later tonight, the Patriots unfurl their 6 banners. They play host to their rival Steelers. And then on Monday night, it's the one weekend of the year where you get 2 games to wrap up the week. Texans and Saints from New Orleans in the early game, then Broncos and Raiders. Vic Fangio's coaching debut and the Raiders' final season opener in Oakland. That's the late game, 10:30 Eastern. A pass there, complete to Westbrook. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Breeze. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Nice pick.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Kicker, defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
They know the route I'm running. They just run in front of it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football.
Now Breeze lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So many times tight games decided by one big play. And a lot of times, of course, it's the offense. Here, it's the defense coming up huge.
And you know head coaches walk around locker rooms, walk around bench areas saying, guys, somebody make a play. It's a cliche, but it applies here.
Butker on for the PAT. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So that one will be accepted. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
They're fucking out here running the route.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Now a play fake here on first down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Breeze to throw. And that is incomplete.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Watch out for Hill on the return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Mahomes. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Avery Jones making his presence felt on the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Breeze now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with it.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
21.
53 at the mic.
And the blitz does come. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Now Breeze again. And he rifles one incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right here. 5-8.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Throw left side complete. That's Lee. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th.
Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming after you. Easy, opposite.
Breeze to throw again. Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. pick up a first down.
Now Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. On the crossing route, complete. It's Lee. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, high 7.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Breeze going to throw. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Darren Lee leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now Breeze. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s.
And he's got his tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins, for a Jags touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe they're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down. Mahomes is for his running back, McCoy. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Back to throw, Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Again, it's McCoy. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So it was a golden chance to go ahead here in the final moments, but he misses for a second time in this game.
Brandon, either one of those go, and they might be on their way to a victory. Instead, they're going to have to hold on here defensively just to force overtime.
To throw is Breeze. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Fournette running right. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And it's good! And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And the Jaguars have won the game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason.
Hold it out. Antonio Brown. There's no picture of him anymore.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Avery at all. I played with Avery. started the season, but you know what we got to do here? We got to change this fucking playbook. There we go. Jesus. I'll play. I gotta jump off here. Let me see what I can. You know, I do need to. Let me check out the free agency real quick.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
I'll play one more game. Let's see here.
You have grades for browse available players to improve your team. Players have contracts that are about to expire. Re-sign them so you don't lose them to free agency.
Yeah, we usually do this every night at 10 o'clock. Where can I look at the free agents? Where are the free agents at? You know, I'm going to start playing Titanfall 2. I've been digging that game. Ooh, he's ready to negotiate a big deal, huh?
These players are on the last year of their contract.
Play, you cuss. Whoa, what is this? Darth Tico, what's up, man? You just jumped in at the end. I got to jump off of this thing. I'm going to be back on early tomorrow, too, though. I'm going to be back on tomorrow about 8:30, 9 p.m. tomorrow. Yeah, turn your notifications on, share it with your friends, let them know. We got a franchise. We building this franchise every night. And now we got Cool Breeze back there. Got my playbook situation right. So now we're going to be rolling. But I appreciate you guys. And I will talk to y'all later.